Hey friends, Heather Vickery here, coming at you live from Nashville, where I am currently attending Podcast Movement. Sorry, trying to find a good spot so y'all can see me. It was crazy loud inside and it was really dark inside, so I thought I'd pop out here where there's beautiful sunshine and hopefully y'all can hear me well. Let me know if you have any trouble doing that. I'm so excited to be here with you all today. I really I come in every single Wednesday. We've switched the time. It was at 1 p.m. Central. Now it's at 1:30 p.m. Central every Wednesday to share with you just a little bit of a brave in action moment. How I'm living bravely in action, how my clients are, how you can, what I'm hearing, what the conversation is. If you're here, say hi. Let me know you're here. I want to hear how your day is going. And today I want to talk about something that has been consistently presenting itself to me over and over again in the last couple of weeks. And that is the power of owning and celebrating your wins. Now, for those of you who don't know this, I host a podcast. The podcast is called The Brave Files. So I like to affectionately say that Brave is my business. I have Brave on Purpose Collective. I have the Intentionally Brave Entrepreneurs Program and Brave on Purpose, the Brave Files podcast. And the Brave Files podcast is not a business podcast. I interview people who step out of fear and into bravery in every possible way all the time. The idea is to start a revolution of what it means to be everyday brave. Embrace all of these little decisions that might not feel brave, but if you restructure them and start to think about them as brave and then celebrate that, how everything in your life totally elevates. It becomes something magical that you hadn't imagined before. So I want to share a little bit of a story with you. I have been playing a lot on Twitter lately. And if you aren't hanging out on Twitter with me, come and hang out. I'm at Vickery & Co on Twitter. And we are having a great time over there. And so I've made friends with a woman named Christina G, and she works for HubSpot, which is really cool. She's a community manager, and she's just this beautiful, bright light on Twitter. And we started chatting about some things that she was doing, and I was trying to help her think about ways to delegate and get out of her head and trust herself. So we jumped on a call, which is something that I'm happy to do with you folks anytime. Anytime you want to just have a quick chat, we can schedule a virtual chat. Let me know what's going on, and I can help you talk you through a situation, a problem, a concern, a mindset issue, anything at all. So Christina and I jumped on the phone, and we were talking about getting her website up. There are just a few things that have been preventing her from really getting her website up. And what it really boiled down to is she wanted to have a website as a place to document her wins, as a place to really show her pride. And really what we realized was her mental block is that somehow she feels like celebrating your wins is somehow an unhealthy form of bragging, or that it's better to lift everybody else up but keep yourself really small. And so I'm seeing this with a lot of people and a lot of clients in a lot of ways, this notion that we want everybody else to celebrate, but we don't deserve it ourselves, or we shouldn't take up that space, or nobody wants to hear our wins. So let's talk about the power of celebration. Celebration is truly a lost art. What happens when you celebrate, from the littlest things to the biggest things, is that your energy shifts as you go into a room. The way you engage with other people starts to change. You create community. When you celebrate and then you invite other people in to celebrate with you, you make them feel heard and valued and seen, right? You bring them into your circle of joy and happiness, and that it's contagious, right? You bring an energy that creates a shift. And so while a lot of people who are mentors and influencers and whatnot want to lift other people up, if you are the kind of person that is heart-centered and brave and kind and thoughtful and courageous, and I know that you are, when you choose to celebrate out loud and bring in a community with you, you then model that behavior for other people. You show them that not only is it acceptable, but it's wonderful to celebrate out loud and to bring people with you. You rise everybody up with you. They come with you. And it's so beautiful and it's so exciting to think about all of the different ways that your wins and your acknowledgement of those celebrations and those wins can impact the life of all of the people around you. And so much like I urge people to have a daily gratitude practice, I urge you to have a daily celebration practice as well. What was a win today? For some people, it's just getting out of bed. Maybe it's taking a shower, having a great conversation, making a sale, closing a deal, seeing a client thrive and succeed. A great example of that for me was a couple of weeks ago. In one weekend, I had two incredible clients launch really wonderful things. My IBE members, Maui, who launched his new book, Every Day with Ella, which is this beautiful children's book that's gorgeous and thoughtful and inclusive and diverse and beautiful. And he had this huge launch party, which was amazing. And so I celebrated that win with him because I've been on that journey with him. And then another client, Connie, who owns an ice cream shop, got selected by GoFundMe to have this huge event, Sprinkle Me with Kindness. And it was an internet or a national event. It was amazing, right? So I helped them celebrate so that they could celebrate. And celebrating their win was a win for me because I've been working with these folks for over a year, and being part of that process, being on that journey with them is worth celebrating. For me, being able to come out to Nashville, got my mask right here, super safe everywhere that I can be, keeping my hand sanitizer going, but meeting other people who are out here doing this brave work, we're elevating our voices together. We're showing up in the world and in the community to really create a movement of change and bringing people together and getting inspired of ways that I can get my message out more and I can help other people get their message out more. And that is something, honestly, beautifully worth celebrating. And so I want to know from all of you, what are you celebrating? What are your wins? And how do you like to celebrate? So every single episode of the Brave Files podcast, I ask my guests, how do they celebrate big and small? And I've heard everything from fancy dinner, piece of chocolate, taking a walk, ringing a bell. I personally am a dance party girl. I get out and do a dance party and I love that. It feels good. It makes people giggle. They love it. One of my guests, I love this so much, literally said that when something wonderful happens, even if it's a small, wonderful thing, she turns on, she's in her 40s. So I love this. Disney princess music and gets her cat and dances around the house, which is hilarious. I love it so much, right? There are so many different ways to celebrate. I love anything that brings in physical movement with that celebration, pumping your arms, dancing, shouting, ringing a bell, whatever that is, because when we start to attach movement to our mental celebration, our body reacts. And the more we celebrate, the more we have to celebrate. Just like the more grateful we are, the more we have to be grateful for. And the more successful we are, the more success we achieve, we open ourselves up to. Gratitude and celebration beget gratitude and celebration. And so I really want to know from you all today, comment below and let me know, how are you celebrating and what are you celebrating today? And let's celebrate together. I'm so excited to be part of that with you. If you want to know more, you want to chat with me, I'm here every Wednesday, 1:30 p.m. Central, with a different topic. If there's a particular topic you would like to know more about, send me a message and let me know. I'm more than happy. Or comment below and let me know, and we will bring that topic in just for you. And I'm sure if you want to know it, there are other people who want to know it as well, right? So you're not the only one that wants to know whatever it is. If it's important to you, it's going to be important to someone else as well. Additionally, go check out the Brave Files podcast, where we share everyday courage and everyday brave by interviewing people who have stepped out of fear and into bravery in every possible way. I'm so grateful to be on this journey with you. You are brave. This is Heather Vickery, reminding you today and every day to go out and choose bravely. I'll see you next week. Bye.